Hello and welcome to your daily stretches. Today we're going to be doing some twists in the mid-spine and we're also going to be getting into the hips. So to start off with, if you are sitting in your cross-legged position, what you want to do is keep your left leg in towards the body. So the leg is still crossed and you're just moving the heel towards the outside of the right bottom. Now you have options with the right leg here. You can either keep the foot next to your knee on the right hand side, or you can tuck that leg underneath in even more and take the foot to the left hand side of it. But you need to be able to keep the bony parts of your bottom into the floor. So if when you do this one, your right butt cheek is coming away from the floor, that's not what you want. You still want to be able to sit upright and have a nice straight spine and have those bony bits of the bottom into the mat. So if you need to be on this side to start off with, then just start off here, and then eventually over time you'll be able to take that leg round. So I'm going to do this variation so you can see what it's like. You want to lengthen through the spine here. Take the left hand and wrap it round the knee, trying to get the crease of your elbow next to your knee here. And then take the right hand and place it behind you. And then as you inhale, you're going to create length in the spine. And as you exhale, you're just gently going to use that back shoulder to draw you round towards the back of the room a little bit more. So you're inhaling and lengthening. Exhaling, twisting. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, twisting. And one more breath on this side. Fabulous. And then just come all the way back round to the centre. Now we're going to do something that's called cow face legs. So I don't know whether you remember, but we did cow face arms in a stretch where we took the arm over the head and then took the other arm with round to meet the hands. So we're going to do that with the legs now, but if you've got tight hips like I have, you may need blocks or books or pillows to sit on this one. So leaving that left leg where it is, what we're going to do is we're going to wrap the left leg round as well. Now I've got both of my sit bones into the floor here, but my knees aren't stacked on top of each other, and that's the aim of this pose. So in order to be able to do that, you can just pop a block or even two underneath the bottom so that you can get both sit bones into it. And then you can bring the knee round. And can you see now the knees are stacked on top of each other? So that's much better posture. So it's better to do this rather than to just sit on the floor and then yank yourself into position, because that's not going to help you. So from here, we're just going to give ourselves a little foot rub. If you don't like feet, you don't have to do this, but it's quite nice here just to give the arches of the feet a little massage. Oh, that does feel good actually. So just getting into those arches, getting into the top of the feet, just anywhere where you feel like there's a bit of tension. We're usually on our feet in some way or another all day long. We don't necessarily give them a lot of attention. And then from here, we're just going to bring the hands in front of us. And we're just going to allow the torso to fall over the legs as much as is comfortable to you. So I can already feel in my hips a little bit of tightness. I did some exercise yesterday, so I'm feeling it today. But just allow the head to relax over the knees. And if you're really flexible in your hips, then you might have your head touching down on the forehead. So good for you. Carry on. But for those of us who are a little bit tight in the hips, it may be that you can just bring your torso over slightly, or it may be that you're just up here and you can feel it a lot in the hips. So wherever you are, that's absolutely fine. And just know that over time, as you continue to practice this, you'll be able to release down a little bit further each time. So just staying here for 3 more breaths. 2 and 1. Gently walking the hands back up and bringing the torso up too. Now we're going to take the hands to the right hand side here, and then just make sure that the feet can be on the floor, and we're just going to turn the body all the way around. So just keep going all the way around to the right hand side so that you can then cross the legs the other way. So just a bit of a funky transition to get to the other side. And again, you want the knees to be stacked on top of each other, and you want to be able to get both of your sit bones into the floor or the block or whatever you have supporting you. So you might find that one side is tighter than the other. So this side is definitely more tight for me. So you might have a different variation when you come forwards. Now again, you can give yourself a little massage here, or if you want to, you can take your fingers and interlace them in between the toes. Give yourself a little toe hug if that feels good for you, or you can just continue to massage the feet here. But just give them a little bit of tender loving care, which they don't usually get. Getting into the balls of my feet now, which feels lovely. And then we're going to come over the body. So taking the hands out in front of you, just lengthening through the spine on the inhale, and then as you exhale, just allowing the body to come over the legs and just breathing into those areas where you feel that tightness. So send the exhalation there. If you lengthen that exhalation, you'll find that you breathe in naturally normally. So focus on your exhalation and just those areas where you're feeling a little bit tight. Just try and say to them, just relax, just let go. Two more breaths on this side. And gently coming back up. So now I'm going to take my left leg and just bring that round. I'm just going to lose the block here and come and sit back down on the floor. So I've now got my left foot on the left of my right knee, which is tucked in again. And then I'm going to take my right arm and just give that knee a hug, getting the crease of my elbow into the knee, taking the left hand behind me and lengthening as I inhale and just gently twisting as I exhale. So inhaling, lengthen, and exhale, twisting. Inhaling, creating length, floating the crown of the head up towards the ceiling, and exhale, just drawing yourself around maybe 1 millimetre more. And then just gently coming back round to centre. And that's it for today. They are your daily stretches. So you'll find sometimes, especially in the morning, that you may be tighter in the hips than you are at night time when you've been moving around a little bit. That's absolutely normal and fine. And you can just work into that by practicing maybe daily or however often you have in your time. Okay, thanks very much. I might see you tomorrow. Bye.